before letting a disabled man off. So eventually the driver said, not taking any of that shit from that Karen, if that's how you're going to behave on my bus, you can't get on today, get this one or walk. So shout out to that driver 142 to East Tidbury, sticking up for herself and a disabled man by refusing to let a Karen on until the disabled man and me were both off. Of course, I'm disabled too, until two disabled passengers, of which I was one, got off. The man was in a wheelchair, I was walking. That Karen would be a bit of an arse. Didn't want her getting on before both me and that guy were off. In fact, I knew he would probably say sorry or find it rude that because he was ahead of me, I'd have to wait for his wheelchair to get off. I assured him, don't worry, don't wait for me, just get off. As of course, him being ahead of me, regards to the wheelchair and it taking longer, means he should. But well done to the bus driver for sticking up for me and him. And had she got on first, well then she would have to bloody get past me. I wouldn't have physically tried to lay hands, but I would have said, excuse me, but you are being ill-mannered by not waiting for me. Not just him, you know. But anyway, Greater Manchester, the police, at a Free Palestine rally that I no longer agree with. Because it's frankly a pathetic cause. So you're not just simping for Mahmoud Abbas, or is it Hamas? I don't know. Right, Hamas. You're also simping for bloody Iran. Shame on you. I'll happily film my quiet counter-protest from across the road. Yeah, so Potter's Videos is live, quietly counter-protesting a stupid Free Palestine and Free Iran protest. I damn right agree. Free Palestine from both the evils of Fatah and Hamas. That's the GMP. What looks like one of their friends tried to stand in front of the camera, but they didn't block me. It's like, oh, staying up to look anywhere. But yeah, there it is. They're chanting down, down Israel while flying the flag, two flags of two far worse used by two far worse regimes. I'm here to expose the stupidity of this protest and the stupidity of the GMP to protect the protesters from us. Really? All these officers to protect protesters from being attacked by a threat that isn't that big a threat. That realistically isn't going to mobilise, and something that won't happen. You too. You too. And you too. My only sign is, yo, Joe, shout out to the 7th view. There it is. And that includes occupation of Israel by extremists. So take that, yeah. Like, shame on you for only protesting the behaviour of one side in the conflict. Like, I wouldn't say both sides were as bad as the other, but even if they were, I'm trying to remain a little, not be too hard on them. And so what? Anyway, here it is. It's a case of two countries fighting each other, Iran and Israel. Why are you automatically siding with the Iranians when many have said they are worse than the Israelis? Even both sides are equally bad. Why the one-sidedness? What a bunch of idiots! Fly that flag in Gaza. I dare you, go to Gaza. I'll have you chanting at them. So I'm just trying to get through. Why not be too close to them on the other side? Not because I'm any point against them as individuals. That's just such a stupid flag. An LGBT5 flag that looks like a Palestinian flag at a pro-Palestine, pro-Iran, rally. Anti-Israel rally. Like, these people almost don't deserve police protection. Like, if far-right challenge you, let them two sort out between themselves would be ideal in my view, but oh well. Yeah, I agree. I think they should go to Gaza or Egypt or Israel and protest there, I think. Not Israel. Israel's too good a country. In Israel, you'd have a protest on. However, in Gaza, you wouldn't. In the West Bank, you wouldn't be flying a pride flag either. You wouldn't in the West Bank either. You wouldn't in Iran. Yeah, guess how they protest, you know. It's ironic. Well done for the police for the intelligence. I partially agree. Personally, I think both sides should take their hands off the Middle East. Iran should, United States should. I think both sides need to grow up. It's kind of like that viral bus drive call back in 2017. The instant I heard stay on the bus, I should have filmed it, didn't remind me of that viral video, even end up in The Sun, where someone I went to school with, Kane Allen, was assaulted by a Kings Lynn-based bus driver, Paul Roberts. Who at the time lived in Wisbeach, so it might actually be Wisbeach based, yeah. I'm not sure, probably Kings Lynn though. What do you mean don't let Israel start World War III? Really? Should Iran start World War III? The Iranians are. in my view, than the rest of the Middle East, including Israel, put together. I'm going to Australia, I'm going to protest how cold Antarctica is. Where's this? Bus stop in Manchester. Yeah, this is Manchester. Well, here's the thing. If Iran, your friends, i.e. Iran, didn't start it, there'd be no need for someone to finish it. There would be hands of Iran if their regime didn't do to you and other people what they've done to you and other people. Interesting. Well, simping for Iran, Palestine's current regimes. Shameful. Not just that, they probably don't even accept Fatah, they probably just call her Hamas, which makes them even like dumber, because the Fatah Hamas thing is an internal thing, or personally I think they both need to grow up as well. A lot of these conflicts could be behaving like school kids in an immature way. all I can say is I don't think I'll bother supporting any side. I think all sides are in the wrong, but the lack of neutrality in a so-called anti-war demo just makes me have to think critically. I don't support Israel's current government, or I do support Israel as a Jewish homeland. In other words, that doesn't necessarily mean a Jewish majority. I would say, because I don't like that idea either, I just want a safe space. Just as I also support the right of Palestinians to a Palestinian homeland too. Personally, rather than separate Israel from the West Bank and Gaza Strip, the best solution would be to cut the land down the middle. Like the judgment of Solomon, as much as it would annoy both sides, these would annoy them both equally, because both sides would get an equal amount of land. I feel like my business can't go. I disagree. All Zionism means, really, is a Jewish homeland. That's not true, though. Yeah, other than that, I'm neutral. Like, where are the calls for equal rights for non-Palestinians in the region? Where are the calls for equal rights for Jews, or for that matter, LGBTQ plus people, or women, or any number of oppressed groups? None. Instead, you prefer to simp for these Islamist scumbags like Iran and Hamas while flying an LGBTQ plus flag. But come on, guys, grow up. Okay. Right, I'll probably walk behind the cars just because I can't trust people won't run me over if they know I'm on the opposite side. Safe for the city. West Italy 143, the bus. Anyway, there is the demo. He stopped someone. I didn't want to film that too long in case it wanted to, but I'll happily record the demo. I have no idea. What I'll do, I want to get a different angle, maybe cross in front of them and film the front of their stupid demo. But it is stupid when you're flying an LGBT plus flag and supporting transphobic and anti-Semitic and homophobic regimes. If previous hostilities LGBTQ plus people isn't enough, look at what they have done to Jews and will happily do to Jews if given a chance by their own emissions in Arabic. Plenty of places on YouTube you can find that. Look at Memory or Power Watch, Palestinian Media Watch. Let's see, they are going to close the road for stupid protest. I'm going to stand here and watch instead. These people support, these useful idiots support. I'm being very brave here. indoctrinating your kids as these people do. They even raise their kids to hate. My doctorate, I've heard. But we're not going to last long. Soon it won't be humans, suspect it will be pigs. People like me who are intelligent and think critically, I hope, need to survive, and I damn well hope we do.
What's up? 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 Iran! What's up? Iran! 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Not true. Should be, I don't know. Should be a different word. Should be something like displacement no more, or Nakba no more, or catastrophe no more. Like, occupation clearly has a double meaning. That's what is why they've gone for that misleading word. Long live the Arab part of Palestine, though. Why not long live Palestine, long live Israel, too? Why not? Why no call for coexistence? Shame on you for being so stupid. Anyway, I'll film this. You've gone for the wrong country. The world has the right to defend itself from Iran. It should say. Not from Israel. How is this defending anyone from Israel? Angry at Donald Trump and Netanyahu. I'm not saying start, but Lammy. attacked. Too close to range. Look, there's some police officers filming too. Fine, thank you. Can I ask you, why are you here, guys? Why the GMP here? I see, thank you. Police officer only just didn't want to get him. Would have recorded him, didn't want to record him would do the protest instead. Which I can't stream. I also didn't want to risk antagonising the GMP officer. What's the great amount of police reputation for assaulting cameras and laying no law? Why do you want to have a skull with camera towards the side of the screen? Everyone speaks people does. That's all. I don't think he tries to stand in front of me. Why? I found behind him. Why do you might try and stop me filming or confront me? I've had someone beat a boss filming with that was Spencer stepped away. Again, not profiling, I'm just saying, let's know someone, they could decide these people. Oh damn, it was a civilian. Yeah, I agree. But you too, why can't you take your hands off the Middle East? You're the one supporting Keir Starmer when he sends money to the Palestinian Authority, aren't you? You're the ones who want foreign countries to fight a war against Jews. So take your own advice. Jewish voice for the left. I'd love to see these Jews in a Muslim country. If you're Jewish and you're so happy to march alongside the Muslims, go live in a Muslim country. If you want to live in a Muslim country, try Algeria or Gaza. Since 2005, no Jews in Gaza. Tried to see what would happen. Right, maybe not Gaza, Egypt, but anyway. There are very few Jews in places like Egypt and Algeria. Even if we overlook Palestine, and none at all in Palestine, yeah, these Jews want to support these Arabs when they call to destroy Israel. Really? I agree, deport them all. He's Jewish, he can go back to Israel, she deport him there. If he doesn't want to live in Israel, he can go to the West Bank and take it up Mahmoud Abbas, see if he gives it a toss. Yeah, take it up Mahmoud Abbas. That's where you should go. Ask to stay in his guest room in his headquarters in Ramallah. I'd love to see that happen. Auditor, I think. Oh no, sorry, I thought that was Mr. Galone, another auditor. Shout out to Mr. Galone, aka Live Free. Don't want to antagonise that grumpy officer there. Who I got the hump with me? I'm on Thames Cross Road, you know. So, yeah. But no, I would, but then I'm on suspended sentence, so I can't risk falling on the wrong side. This totally hypocritical bullshit Stalinist regime we have in this country by crossing the road. There's a group of idiots supporting the enemy can march and cause disruption. Look, I agree, if they're not, if they do not hold British citizenship, deport them, and if they do hold foreign citizenship, deport them anyway. Cancel their British one, I agree. Well, maybe not, alright, if they don't hold a British citizenship permanent residency, I wouldn't deport them. Wouldn't say them all, you know what I mean?
No more war! No more lies! Iran and Palestine will
It's contradictory.
No more lies, Iran and Palestine will rise. No more war, no more lies, Iran and Palestine will rise. No more war, no more lies. No more war, no more lies.
Weird, this demo, I must say. But this Jewish voice for the left, always with the oppressor, never with the oppressed. Sorry, always with the oppressed, never with the oppressor. And yet, why are you at a Palestine demo? Why aren't you defending the rights of trans LGBTQ plus people at Pride events? Why are you at this bloody event instead? Why are you sticking up for the Iranians and Palestinians instead of the rights of diaspora Jews? Why? Why aren't you campaigning on other issues? I must say that JVL guy, you've got some questions to ask if I meet him after March. Imagine presenting like that in the Gaza Strip. Yeah, who do they support? The government, Hamas, that is, off the Gaza Strip. And even bloody Iran. The stupidity is funny. This shit's nuts, you Hello. What I meant is, are you on their side then? Are you neutral? I see. Thank you. Good. We are accepting. Good. I see. Yeah. You actually are. So this is amazing, this festival of silliness. Reminds me of an old episode of The Simpsons when Bart Simpson went to the offices of Mad Magazine. Well, I'll show you a bit more. Probably best to avoid this person. It appears to be on their side. I don't know how might react to me filming, but I'll film from here. Well, the only attack, one, they're not under attack, two, if they are, they deserve it because they attacked first. Remember, they started it. May as well get some another angle by walking behind the damn. Hopefully one less people on there. Let's see.
If Iran doesn't get it, shut it down. If Palestine doesn't get it, shut it down. 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 Shut it down for Palestine. Shut it down for Iran. Shut it down for Palestine. Shut it down for Iran. Shut it down for Palestine.
person some pictures of me on the podcast. In fact, I'll give you some more. I'll give you details of the entire channel, even smaller videos, if you like. So, if the woman who was taking pictures of me happens to be viewing this video, comment section down below, or use my email address on the channel, marcuspotter02@gmail.com, with the names now. Hello, I just haven't updated that particular email address I use for YouTube business. But it isn't strictly for business stuff. If anyone wishes to use it, you can use it. Well, I think Trump's a bit of a prick, to be honest, but sometimes they need one prick to be with another prick. Sorry, not you, it's about politics, like bird pricks. Not about you. I agree, but not just Israel and the US, but the other side as well, both sides. What do you expect them to do? Maybe the guy thought the Arab guy earlier thought was on his side. Sorry, I'm not. I'd rather side with the Jews system with you, given your behaviours other people, not just Jews, but loads of them. So, politely screw you. But, I'll show you some more now. I've done negative shout outs, but I probably can see the crap. Yeah, I wouldn't go as far as saying, hey, that quick is rough. I would say sometimes you need to run quick to deal with another. And avoid risking antagonising the other side. I'll let you figure out what I mean by that. To Gaza, long live Intifada. Well, it depends who the Intifada is against. If the Intifada is against the current Iranian government, yes. If it's against Jews, especially unarmed civilians and even children, the answer is no. Why are you inside one side in a complex conflict involving war crimes being committed by pretty much everyone on both sides? I'll probably ask someone the demo afterwards if we can, but anyway, we are. Sorry about any brief interruption there, it's just having to reset the charger yet again. Police officer talking to what prisoners are. Is that another officer? Oh, it's a protest. Oh, mistake. Take these off. Now along the middle of the protest, these ear defenders are not because I don't want to hear what they're saying, because of how loud they're being. I thought I'd wear ear defenders when in close proximity, but I'm now at a safe distance, don't really need them anymore. So might as well get some more action. Some police officers. Hello. Yeah, fine, thanks. I was going to ask him, are you aware that it's not specifically illegal to film police? Just check they know that law and how to make a complaint as well. I'll just ask a little more filming. Maybe if I consent to me recording, I'll ask him questions if I can. How much?
Donation.
Oh, unfortunately, we really don't have any spare money, sorry.
Card.
Unfortunately, not even that, so I'm basically skint at the moment.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, thanks. Can I ask you a question anyway?
Yes.
So you part of the protest?
Yes.
Oh, I see, so you are. So, if you were part of the protest, can I also ask you, if Israel is abolished, is destroyed, is that what you want?
Zionism should be destroyed, yes.
I see, thanks for your honesty. I don't agree with you, but I appreciate your honesty. Well done. In which case, once you destroy the state of Israel and Zionism...
No, Zionism, you know, Zionism is a racist ideology. It's a genocidal ideology.
I had no idea. Thanks for that.
That's okay.
Okay, so once you destroy that ideology, what do you do? Israel has 6 million Jews. Yet this man can't answer my question. As James said once, James Harvey from Students Against Tyranny, I don't agree with him and his either, but he did say to me, it's good that you can think critically. I did. I thought critically, and this left-wing protester just walked away instead of answering the question. Left-wing protester refuses to answer questions. Called him a protester because he said he was part of the protest.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll build up a roster soon. You will, yeah.
Hello. That was friendly hello. Look, it's funny, left can't handle criticism or questions. Apparently I'm far right for asking a question. I'm not far right, I'm just right the way I see it. Like, not just Jews, what about Israel's Arab population? What about some Palestinian Arabs who have previously supported Israel in the past? What about LGBTQ plus people on both sides, Israeli and Palestinian, both sides of the ceasefire lines? Or if a Palestinian state was established alongside Israel on the border? Like, all sorts of questions to ask these protesters if they'll engage. Genuine offer. Any protester who manages to prove. Here's the challenge. The first protester who proves they're right with what this guy said, I will personally give the first £1,000 once I'm back on my feet that people manage to donate to a charity of your choice, or if not acceptable, to a pro-Palestinian cause. If you answer my simple question, if you can not just answer my simple questions, but prove that I'm wrong and you're right, if you convert me and prove to me that I'm wrong for being on the fence, basically, like, let me turn this around. If instead of flying Palestinian Israeli flags, they were flying Israeli flags and siding with Netanyahu's regime, I'd also be out there exposing them for the buffoons they are and saying I disagree with the actions of extremists on both sides, not just Jewish, not just Palestinian or Arab or Iranian, but all sides in pretty much all conflicts. Now I'm going to dodge this guy and see whether he blocks my camera again instead of even answering my questions. Because I can guarantee no one will convert me to either side. All I'm saying is I support a Jewish homeland, which Jews can be safe, and a Palestinian homeland in which Palestinians can be safe. If Israel can have an Arab minority, why can't Palestine have a Jewish minority? I think there should be. But within Palestinian Authority areas and the Hamas-governed Gaza Strip, there have been no Jews since 2005 when Jews were removed from Gaza. They won't answer that.
Solidarity from Stop the Wall Coalition. The Stop the Wall Coalition condemns the unprovoked, illegal and brutal attack on Iran by Israel and today by the United States.
Brutal. The war's not against you, though. The war's against... Political control of the Middle East. This is not true. What's next? Jews are behind that too. Personally, I'm indifferent.
And we have all the progressive groups in Manchester before long time together and to support each other no matter what. Now yes, I'm going to say.
No, I'm Iranian, but the regime is Iran. Problem, no
I think the best comeback would be, so you support the displacement of Jews from Arab countries and Iran that happened in the 1940s and 50s. That'd be a really good comeback. I'd them to ask that guy the question. He'll shout fascist at me too.
Say that you stand against the Israeli government when it bombs IDF and then the country will at the same time support the system that was trying to agree. This is too academic. This is too social media. This is too Instagram. There are over 18 people right now who face serious charges because they decided to take action in our behalf, because they decided to take action in Palestine, because they decided to take action on behalf of so many people over here and in the Middle East who are facing sheer death, destruction and devastation. And when you look before them, there was a government I think it's just a little bit skeptical. Think of who they described as terrorists before. They called Mandela a terrorist once. They called the Mau a terrorist once. They called people fighting for their rights and freedoms again and again and again and again and again as terrorists. So United Kingdom government might tomorrow describe Palestine as a whole. They should be very aware. The people here in the Manchester and beyond you can legislate the group. You can imprison individuals. You can stop a particular political prisoner here or there, but you can't stop freedom. You can't stop the revolution. You can't jail justice.
Well, why won't they answer my protest then? Come on, I used to be part of your movement, breaking windows and buildings in industrial estates. Convert me back and you'll get £1,000 for Richard and Hooder. Spend how they like, or whoever it is you or I can agree on, if not Richard and Hooder. Like, if Richard and Hooder are watching this channel, please convert me back for £1,000. It's a good deal. I'm neutral now, we don't give a fuck about either side. But I do support the right of both countries to exist as a national homeland for their people. That doesn't necessarily mean a majority. It just means a safe space.
If you love somebody, you struggle for them. If you love somebody, then you dare to win for them. So it doesn't matter what happens tomorrow. It doesn't matter what happens the day after that or the day after that. We're going to continue to fight. We're going to continue to struggle. And believe me, believe in your heart and your votes that what you're fighting for is right.
Fighting for rights, and you want to take in all these refugees. Take one into your bloody guest room, Dan. Bloody leftists. I don't, to be honest, like the mainstream left, just don't like the mainstream right. I don't like either side. Fuck them, both.
Going to state, we're very grateful to PCS and great amount of distance for
No, he looks like part of those aren't from our last question said. I'm pretty happy guys are leaving this protest.
Statement of solidarity from Connolly Association Manchester, who they sent us, and the convoy here is going to read
As we gather today in Manchester to send a message to the British state to end their unconditional support to the rogue state of Israel who are terrorizing Iran and Palestine. The International Criminal Court has issued arrest warrants for Netanyahu and Gallant. They are wanted for war crimes and genocide. We see who the terrorists are. We see who commits war crimes. We see you who are complicit in aiding those war crimes. Remove the bloodstained imperial crown from your eyes and the citizens. The
Thank you for your support. Thank you for your and all of the viewers.
tomorrow is the day that eventually we're going to present the ban on Palestine national empowerment. So we have called an
You go ahead, that's fine.
at 6 p.m. in St. Peter's Square. So please be there.
I'll try and engage the members of the crowd about why it is that I don't want, why it is you're taking sides doesn't work. I'll answer that question. Will Jews be safe in a unitary, in any form of system in which they lose their homeland? I'll just have to realise this power bank is buggered, so I'll just have to disconnect it and live with the fact my phone's only on 33.0% until I can come off YouTube Live and try and fix it in a couple of minutes once the crowd is dispersed. So I think 30% should be good enough for now. I've already used power bank, it's meant to basically act as a surrogate battery by quickly discharging, but it doesn't work, so negative shout out to Jervistel. But anyway, shout out to the 10 still there and the 2 thumbs up. So answer my questions. So I'm not filming you guys anyway, I'm filming the protest. Well, you should climb up over the grass, past these group of young leftists trying to support a trendy cause. They think it's a good cause because it's trendy in the press. I think that's why.
What you must become the good, God bless, steal every day because you are just humble and hilarious. And God bless you always. You don't do it. Thank you. No custody, fuck them up, fuck the police, you care about yourself. Me too, I'm divorced and I'm a millionaire. God bless you. You know what?
That might be one of my former friends.
Somebody can
Are
handle
you sure she won't mind? I'm on the person's side. So,
because the human
can I ask you, how come they need to disperse then?
Pardon?
How come the announcement to disperse?
It's their choice.
I see, thank you very much. I was just checking it was, thank you.
feeding me, acting like acting, respecting. Don't put me out because you don't.
Well, it's their choice as the organisers, so may as well. So, there's protests. Blue epaulets. Why the blue epaulets? Well, it's for PCSOs.
Which one's ours?
What was I asking you? PCSO. CSO Manchester. Shout out to that programme. It's funny. Mine's a CSI Miami. CSO Manchester. Middle Eastern politics aside, that's just a funny programme. So anyway, there's one of the signs. Socialist worker from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free from what? Back resistance. Can I ask you, what does that mean? From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free? It's fine. Won't be filming this guy. I don't want to put his identity well, I bet you put him at risk because it'd be too defensive. But anyway, I've shown that sign already. Again, here it is. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Back resistance at the top, socialist worker. And hopefully be able to get someone to come and answer my questions. And so I'll just sit here and take a bit of a break. Yeah, ask the police officer why everyone needs to disperse. Did you tell them to? Was that the choice of the organisers? Again, I'm trying to be neutral here. I'm trying. I know I'm not fully neutral, but I'm kind of trying to be neutral here. I'm kind of trying. But to be brutally honest, I'm not racist when I hate everyone. Oh, is that Mr. Galone? Oh, this guy looks like a...
LGBT flags, wow! You're the aggressors?
No, he's got a point. I can't but film him. That's one hell of a brave counter-protester. The guy walked through. Well, I meant to disperse now. Of course, can walk through. They interact with me, they're violating the rights of their own organisers. I'll be fine. We've been told to disperse, and they still are. Funny that. Where's the guy from Mars? The guy I thought was Mr. Galone. Might be him. I haven't met him in person. Don't know who that is. There's the guy with the pink high vis.
Yes, Charlie, can you fuck my butt?
Hey, so let's take it down. Hey, that's oppression.
But what's depression? Depression, the cover in my country. In depression, you cannot go to I like the cover.
Well, it's going to get out of hand, so I'm going to... Sam, what does Mr. Galone look like? Explain himself.
South Korea. You understand? Yesterday night, just because they are fucked and they don't know the sock, it's not sock. Invite me to change his socks, and I don't want to suck him and to kick me out. It's freedom. And I don't fucking sit down. Sit down when the police is coming. Everybody fucking stand when the police is coming. I stand up when you sit down.
Right.
You are okay, man?
Yeah, fine, thank you. Just film this argument. That's
Phone the
fine.
argument. Because the police racism, country racism, and the fucking court, what they say, you are free because you are good. Because I come from the university, not from the 8th element.
People, especially all the LGBT.
And this is good.
Let's go, guys.
Easy. Speak fucking English if you eat in English. The charity.
Hello?
Hiya, are you racist and are you homophobe as well?
No, I'm not on their side. I'm on yours.
Oh, you're on my
aren't I?
side?
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
Kinda,
I've
anyway.
watched, have you been on a reel before?
I think I have, yeah.
Chasing
I'll fucking
someone
hit
down
you
the
in a
road.
minute.
That was you!
Yeah, it was.
That's him!
Her.
Can you feel it hurt? I'm sorry.
Yes, it's
I
fine.
misgendered you, I'm sorry.
But
It's
you are a
fine.
man
Hey,
or
I
woman?
can't believe, can I hold?
I'm a woman, yes. Yeah, you sound like Chris Galone. You're him, are
hey,
you?
racist.
Are you Chris Galone?
I was a racist.
Alright, you live free.
Racist. Are you a homophobe?
Sorry, my mistake. Thank you.
The gay flag down. Hey, what's your opinion on that? Do you have an opinion on it? Do you have an opinion on oppression? Do you have an opinion on oppression?
Let's back off. Make a tactical swift then.
Do you have an opinion on oppression?
No, you don't have to do that.
Tell people
God, that's the point. And I don't go to years in the fucking road. I don't
Hey, homophobe. Are you homophobe?
Can I ask you, religious?
Definitely, yeah, because I'm speaking.
I don't know, ask the guy with the hat on, is he religious? And he just waved his hand at me. That's the guy, hello. I'll give him an opportunity to appear and just say hello. And then we have a conversation. He appears to be pretty hostile towards it.
pick out me because Iran is powerful. Because this was the fucking Iran. You understand? And the freedom of the women, every country, but first was them. Because they are them. But you come from that, hear yourself, just because you know the stocks is not stop.
Pioneers.
And you off a long time ago, and you like to stop. If I want to fuck you, I fuck you in the bush. It doesn't feel like in the tent, because I live in the tent 40 years to go with the knife. And what is on me? Shotgun. What they can do, the police, if I have permission of the God, thanks for my daddy is a hunter and police. They cannot do nothing, because the shotgun permission, all around the world is shotgun permission. If I have freedom on myself, I use one.
From this side,
But I cannot even now to fucking
I've seen it all now.
Wow.
Hello.
You're my favourite, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. So my name's Ella. What's your name?
I'm Mad Manny, aka Jack.
Oh, I see, Jack. I may have seen you before. Are you on YouTube?
I'm all over YouTube.
Yeah, so, can I ask you, can we join forces by any chance, please?
I would love that, me and you. I'm just here for the little man. I stick up for the little man, and
Yeah.
the little man was the little girl with the LGBTQ plus flag.
Yeah.
I'm harassed by Islamists.
Yeah, I agree.
They have to take the flag down.
Yeah, I agree.
It doesn't belong here. That is hypocritical, isn't
Yeah. Yeah.
it? It is very hypocritical.
I think-
It shows the standards of this movement over here.
Yeah.
It does, really. It really does. Are you homophobic? Yeah, I guess so.
I don't think something called suggests you leave. Let her leave. I suggested that she leaves. She doesn't want to be recorded. Let him leave though. Alright, I'll tell you what, you can leave this way if you don't want to be recorded. I've moved.
We filmed. Right. So there was a young girl with an LGBTQ plus flag. She was flying a flag in the middle of it. Told them to get a flag.
Don't harass them.
I'm not.
No, not you, Jack.
So that is a speed limit.
Alright, I think you've got enough content now. Leave it. Sorry, my mistake. Could have been clearer. I should have said leave him alone, Jack. Anyway, I'll just record this for evidence.
I have a bit of a mouth. I don't know where.
So what if I... Q+.
At the end of the day, they are themselves, you know? Who are we to tell people how to be, you know? So 100%, I don't think we should get
Gays for Palestine. I'm not
because, no, like I'm just saying when you went there,
Gays for
like, what I
Palestine.
see-
I'm not on that side. Fuck no.
You don't support gay people in Palestine, do you?
Guys, you make generalize it.
I don't know, but I'm not on their side.
He's alright.
Neither.
I mean, he's alright. No, but we didn't even ask.
I didn't answer your question.
How long? I'm not filming.
I am though, so suggest you don't turn around. If you don't consent to being filmed, you can carry on walking without looking back. That's fine. Thanks anyway, guys. Jack, I'll carry on with it. Also, for the record, I'm a she, her, they, them, not he, or it, please. She, her, they, them, not acceptable.
back to the gay, I would say. I'm going to say gay. I'm not being...
Yeah.
Instead of keep on to say I would. That's all about what...
It's the government and the movements around us. It's only a small country. Just like today, I can say, look at what happened to the two Romanian who sexually assaulted a girl in Poland right now, and called the whole white supremacy movement. Do you agree with what the EDL is doing?
Yeah, it's an island. That's EDL was
What's the distinction though? Islam, Islamist, what's the distinction? Why the distinction? I don't instinct from these Chinese people. I mean, Asian, sorry, possibly. Well, the film Instant Discussion, my friend. Are you trans inclusive or TERFs?
And then see you later, Mum.
Are you inclusive or TERFs?
Really enjoyed it.
If they were inclusive, would have invited them to Pride. If not, I'd tell them to take up with me. Won't answer my question. Are you inclusive or TERFs? She, her, they, them. Anyway, I think one recorded my friends, I was recording myself, and I've done 1 hour 40. Shout out to the 16 viewers and 2 thumbs up. That's what I want, is peace. Believe in peace in the region which benefits everyone: Jewish, Arab, LGBTQ+, Circassian, Druze, whatever, I don't care. That's my views on it. I don't unconditionally support the reactionary. Hello?
How will I find that video of yours?
Good question, Jack. Potter's videos on YouTube.
Put on YouTube. You seen this video? I love it. And it's probably one of my favourite videos
Are you
ever.
on YouTube?
Which one?
Oh yeah.
Go on, put him
I'm
on.
on
Potter's videos.
Potter's.
Potter's videos.
Yeah. Potter's for P.
Oh, Potter's.
Yeah. I've heard of autistic audits in the past, yeah.
Potter's.
Videos.
There it goes.
Yeah, so shout out to my soon-to-be subscriber, Jack.
Yeah. Potter's.
Videos.
Right, come on.
I'll scroll down a little and you'll find it.
Should be first on, shouldn't it, really?
Yeah, well, I don't have the money for promotion. In fact, as a matter of fact, I don't even have anything, not even clean clothes here in Manchester.
You don't even have clean clothes?
No, I don't. Really need money. Oh, actually, I'm exaggerating. Wait until Monday. I'll get some from the laundry. I wish I could have got some earlier.
Oh, man. I can't find you.
Okay, try all one word. Potters videos too.
Potte, Potters.
Videos, police videos, that'll do. That one there. That'll get me video. That'll get, yeah, there's my channel.
And then you're live as well.
Yeah, I am live right now. Yeah, it's a shout out to Jack, aka on YouTube. What's your name, Jack?
Jack, my name's Jack, it's Mad Manny.
Mad Manny,
Mad
cool.
Manny.
Can I record you?
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay, thank you. In which case, here he is, everyone. Jack, aka Mad Manny. Cool, thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Oh,
There we are.
yeah, indeed. Here we are. And
there's your subscriber.
indeed. And yet another negative shout out to this power bank. 68% and it still won't bloody charge my phone. Wish could show you the phone, but what I'm going to do is unplug it yet again. We don't want to be flat on 20%. Okay, it's now charging. That's better. Okay, so there's Mad Manny. Maybe I'll join Autistic Audits and ask if I can join forces with him politely. Of course, with him off camera, I don't want to show myself. Yeah, shout out to Autistic Audits. Hopefully will be a neutral one at the present. Hopefully will be positive. Hello, can I tag along, or are you just off? Hello, can we join forces, or are you or you off anyway?
Sorry, I've not missed that. Sorry.
I noticed that Mad Manny's left. Any chance we can join forces, or are you just off anyway?
Just walking in the town, but Mad Manny's coming back. He's we're just picking up his bike.
Where should I wait here? What, down here?
Yeah, just wait for him and he'll come past on his bike in a minute.
Okay, which direction here?
Just wait here and he'll come past on his bike and he'll come down. Or you can walk with us, it's up to you.
I'll wait here, thank you. Bye.
Sorry.
Yeah, I thought he'd be off to maybe do something interesting, but unfortunately these guys are off and I want to be with Mad Manny, so I'm going to be loyal. So shout out to Mad Manny, aka Jack. Now to have a bit of a debrief. A message to protesters who don't want to be recorded, like those Muslim women who so strongly object to my recording, they wouldn't even want me recording the answer to their question. If you're going to bring up LGBTQ+, it's a genuine question. Okay, are you though? Are you actually trans inclusive, or are you a TERF? And they wouldn't answer that. Because at first, they got a bit defensive and said, no, we're not against trans people existing. But here's the thing, they might not be against us existing. They might see us trans women as men and trans men as women, which we don't see the same way. Like, I do accept that trans women are biologically male, and many of us would have lived as men, or at least as boys in the past. And hello, unfortunately, I'd rather not give my number out on the stream, but you can have the email address on my channel if you're a subscriber.
I'm just going to try and sort some money out in a bit, that was all.
Oh, money, it's on my channel, if you look there, revolut.me/Ella Potter, ELLAPOTTER. Thank you, bye. Yeah, positive shout out to this guy, Mad Manny. By all means, give his channel a look. I believe he does have one. But yeah, the interesting issue with the Muslim women earlier was they might not mind our existence, but according to you, am I a man or woman, is the interesting question, or at the very least non-binary. Another interesting question should be is, when Palestine is, in your eyes, free from what you see as an unjust colonisation, when it finally does end up decolonised from Jewish rule as you see it, what happens to LGBTQ plus people, such as trans women in particular? What happens to cis women? What happens to Jews? What happens to dissident Arabs? What happens to Israeli Arabs? None of them will engage with me. If asking these questions makes you far right, then see Kyle, I'm far right. I'm not far right, only kidding, I'm only right. I'm just right. Instead, I want to outsmart these protesters. Probably smarter than the majority of people who've gone to that university. Don't need a uni degree when graduates are that dumb, frankly. Probably I'm getting one at some point anyway. But if people are able to donate or find a way to help me monetize my existing skills, maybe I won't need uni. Maybe I will go, and maybe I'll be able to make blogs as a whenever I start uni. It'll probably be at the very youngest, realistically, a 30-year-old transgender how can I put it, student. Yeah, be an instant vlog that'll be coming up if I do end up getting my mum to sponsor me to go to uni, which is a possibility. Not to uni, probably will be live off the loan, but that'd be instant audit. We'll have enough money to live at uni with what the allowance over 25s get, or we'll still be reliant on my mum, which would be ridiculous at this age, you know. And that'd be an instant audit in itself. But I have to get my mum to sponsor me for my first year in City College doing an access course if I go to City College. Another option is to do it online, not sure which is best. If people can suggest, that'd be good. But there's Manchester Metropolitan University Park, an interesting All Saints Park. I believe it's part of the Manchester Metropolitan University. And maybe find somewhere safe to shelter for a short while, because I've not got my coat. Because a bird took a shit on my coat. No, not a woman, an actual literal bird took a dump on my coat, and now it's covered in bird shit. I had to take it to the laundry, and I'll get it back from 6:30 onwards. But unfortunately, bloody Duracell. God, what I should have done was just use this up until 15%, whack power saver, then go and rent a Juice. Shout out to Juice. Should have taken that power bank I bought, but I've believe given it to my mum. But anyway, or is it the cable? I think this was a Belkin cable. I'm not sure. Maybe get another cable. But while I'm here, I'll probably have to shelter this rain, go find Poundland, and get another cable. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Like, this video exposed that these so-called intellectual university, sometimes on occasion these so-called intellectual left-wing progressive protesters are actually just a bunch of idiots who end up supporting, inadvertently in some cases, but deliberately in others, scumbags and terrorists like Hamas. Message you if you're living in watching this from Gaza: if you think Israel is the main cause of your suffering, you'd be wrong. Hamas is. I know from not just PragerU, but having done my own research. And one example is on PragerU, a independent Palestinian who doesn't normally agree with PragerU still was on the channel explaining that I'm right. Hamas steal food meant for you, any Gazan Palestinians watching this, and divert it to their friends, who then sell it on the black market back to people typically wealthier than you, typically middle class or above, at horribly inflated prices. They also steal cement meant to rebuild and use it to build terror tunnels. And yet these so-called intelligent left-wing progressives support them and won't engage with me. So what can I say, people? Anyway, once I've been to Poundland to get a new cable, hopefully see you on the other side. Link will stand in the description on how to donate. So I'm begging you, if you can please donate, like, shout out to Jack like Jack did. I'd really, really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks and goodbye.